Mr. Mukherjee, the comment that is coming from the government is the following, and I'm quoting what the Indian government has said. It says, given the sophistication and military precision of the attack, it must have had the support of official agencies in Pakistan. My question to you is, Mr. Mukherjee, that you believe it must have had the support of the official agencies in Pakistan, is that only an inference? Is that only a surmise?
Look,
or can you really back it up?
I'm sorry, we are not dealing this matter in the court of law. These are the arenas of the court of law. Evidences are to be examined, cross-examined, facts are to be analyzed, and after all, it is a battle between the prosecutor and defender, and thereafter the court will come to a conclusion. It is not that. These are essentially we are dealing with the political authorities. They have committed that they will not allow their territories to be used by the terrorists. But if we find that terrorist attacks are taking place by the elements from Pakistan, what should I tell them? Should I go and prove in the court of law? Or you should tell them that your land, as per our information, your land is being used by terrorists who prevent it. Fulfill your commitment. And this is exactly, I am telling Pakistan authorities from day one. On 28th of last month, when the Pakistan Foreign Minister, Mr. Qureshi, was here, the speaking note I delivered to him over telephone, I exactly requested him that the commitment given at the highest level, please fulfill that commitment. It is not a court of law.
I understand.
It is the job of the investigating agency.
I understand. But you see what's happening, Mr. Mukherjee, is that there is high rhetoric from the other side. And yesterday, I just want two comments I want to bring to your notice. One is, there was a statement that was made by the Prime Minister yesterday at the meeting of all the Chief Ministers, and in response to that, there is a 11-paragraph detailed response which has a headline which says, India whips up tensions, in which several points have been made by Pakistan. You're not a state sponsor of terrorism. India should demonstrate restraint and responsibility. India is being counterproductive. India is trying to heighten up tensions, call upon India to cooperate and have a joint terror mechanism and all that. And now, Mr. Qureshi, the Pakistan Foreign Minister, has said that I respect the Indian Prime Minister, but he said his comments are unfortunate, where the Prime Minister said that Pakistan uses terrorism as an instrument of state policy. So we've come down full circle, Mr. Mukherjee. As a government, you've handled this with utmost patience. What now? What now?
Please remember that a former Prime Minister of Pakistan wrote in a letter to the then President, which was published in her book after her death. He exactly used that phrase.
Which phrase?
That there is no straight line in Pakistan. Everything is in cycle. You talked of completing the cycle. When this thing started, that state-sponsored terrorism, it emanated from Pakistan. One of their leaders said that India cannot be defeated in open confrontation. Therefore, inflict injuries, 1,000 cuts, and let India die of bleeding. If we find that an attack which has been done, apart from the evidences which we have given, the satellite phone, the evidences and materials available on the boat which they used, other evidences, interceptions, all these clearly demonstrate it is expected that they will act on it. Instead of acting on it, they are again in the denial mood.
You believe
they might have said too many things. I am just asking another question. They said that our leaders were killed in terrorist attack. Nobody denies that. Benazir Bhutto was killed in terrorist attack. But how is it that the Pakistan government demanded that the investigation in the assassination of Benazir Bhutto should take place by UN investigating agencies? They do not have faith and confidence on their own agencies. That's why they requested an external agency to investigate into it. The government of the day does not have confidence on its own machinery, and they expect the others to have confidence on them.
Are you saying that this, you really believe, Mr. Mukherjee, that this democratically elected government in Pakistan, which is not even a year old, believes in the same policy of bleeding India through 1,000 cuts?
I do not.
You believe so?
It's what I said, what Foreign Secretary said it, the magnitude of the planning, the ferocity, and the intensity of the attack clearly demonstrate that it was well planned, well rehearsed, and without the backing and support of a section of the officials, it could not have materialized.
Army or government? Because in Pakistan there is a clear divide.
We are
between
using
army
the
and
word elements from Pakistan.
Mr.
It is for the
Okay.
investigating agency to find out which agencies are responsible. And exactly that has been stated.
Yesterday the Pakistan...
And if somebody accepts terrorism as an instrument of the state, then how can you deal with it?
Yesterday the Pakistan government also said, the Foreign Office said, if this goes on like this, we could...
I am not going to justify what Foreign Office
No,
said.
they said we can go...
They are from the day one on the denial move.
No, they say we
Why
can
should
go
I
to the
give
United
credence to
Nations.
it?
They say we
you
can
may
go
be
to the United
enamored of
Nations.
what Pakistan Foreign Ministry says. I am not enamored of it. Because from day one they are in the denial mode. From day one they are contradicting each other. Therefore, what is the gospel truth in what they say? Why am I to accept it?